Alright, here's the next junky project. An old little square. Doing a rear end swap because the full drive keeps messing up on me. Like, it won't disengage once it's engaged, doing a bunch of weird stuff. And back wheels are trying to keep up with the front wheels. So I decided to dig in a little bit. Found out the rear was a 273 and the front was a 308. Good. Not good. So I got some 373 rears for it, and I already got the donor taken out. I got this one. All the bolts, shocks, everything under here loose. Had to heat these up pretty good, get the little nylon burning so I could get them loose. Got to take drive shaft off. I thought the underneath bolts I haven't loosened yet. Everything else is pretty well done. Sprayed a lot on the front end, soaking on that right now. I'm gonna get under here and take everything else that's left. Did I take these off? No, they're loose. Just gotta take the bolts off. But I'm trying to think what else I've done to this thing. I did a lot of wiring on the starters, all burnt and melted and crispy, and I think I had the interior out, smelled severely bad. Cleaned and actually painted some of the floor to mask the smell, which didn't really work. Just cleaned some more. But it's a 1978 Chevrolet Square with 6 inches of lift, 35s. Nothing real special, just a plain Jane ride. It's got the red and white interior, which I'm not too crazy about. I did put a tack cluster in it. Works. Oh, I did a gas tank. I did do one of them. Fuel gauge works. Not sure if I'm going to keep it red or not. I kind of like black. We'll see. Just a little small blocky in there, little 350. But alright, let's dig into this beast and see what I can break. Alright, y'all, the old rear end gave it up. It's out. So I already cleaned these holes out, so that'll make it all gooder to go back in. Made a little bit of mess. But yep, coming along pretty good. So here, give me a few minutes and I'll get this sucker back in. Alright, got the other rear all in. Got all the U-bolts, doing U-bolt stuff, all bolted down. I put the shocks back on. Then I found out the yoke, this one, these little tabs here seem to be worn on both sides, and my U-joint slops back and forth. So I found this one that I've had for 25 years. It was off my first Square Body, and these tabs are in way better shape. It was off our rear end that I basically blew it up. For some reason I kept the yoke. Good thing, because I'm going to use that, because they're like super expensive. Then I got to change these brake cables because they are for a long bed. It sucks because they're brand new. Then all that looks fairly new. We're going to rebuild on it a little bit with some brake clean. Then I guess I'll probably order new cables, maybe. Might try to get them out of the other rear. They're pretty stuck. We'll see. But can always do that later after it's get back up and running. But for now, I'm going to clean this up a little more. Clean the back where it slides in. And I think try to get the drive shaft back on. All kinds of cool stuff there. And I guess it's time for the word of the show. We're going to go with yoke. Yoke. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, to get the old yoke out, all I did was take this puller, put it in there like that, used the U-bolt strap bolts, stuck them in there, and zing zinged on that, and then she come out. And when I was putting the rear in, I kind of broke my transmission jack. You know, I break about everything I touch, so why not? Always breaking something around here. So I guess it's a good name for the show. Break It Garage. Alright, we're going to rebuild these brakes and make them all brand spanking new. Look at that. Look at them babies shine. Get all them nice cobwebs out of there. Down here where the adjuster's at. Yeah, boy. Now we got to do the same thing to the other side. Mosey on over here. Yep, rebuilding it. Uh-oh, I think I'm running out of stuff. Oh, that one's all nicely rebuilt. Now we're going to crack the bleeders loose. Try to do a little bit of gravity bleed. See if that helps a little bit. And I guess I got to go get another U-joint because that one don't seem to want to fit right. And probably some e-brake cables. Guess I'm going to the parts store tomorrow. I'm going to hook up the shocks, crack them loose, and let's see what happens. It's unboxing time. Let's dig in. As you can see, I didn't go to the local parts store because they didn't have anything I needed. So I had to buy me a new yoke. Brand new. Wasn't as much as I thought, but a little better than parts store prices. Got me some new e-brake cables. Definitely not worth trying to dig out the other ones. These things were not that bad. You know, picked up some extra U-joints just to have. Thermostat. Rear-end yoke seal. And how else is doing that? But yeah, I'm going to put all that garbage on to this little square here. And hopefully the U-joint fits this time. Yep. Got the new seal, got the old one out. For some reason there was electrical tape wrapped all the way around it. I guess that was a seal over top of the seal. I guess, I don't know. But I got my goop on there. And I got some hammers. So let's see if I get this sucker sealed up, and then we get that piece in there and get the drive shaft back on it. Alright, I got the seal in there. Couldn't find, the hammer wasn't working. So I didn't have nothing quite that big to hit on. So use what you got. So this is a piece off my balancer. Used that in that block of wood and a hammer. Worked great. So now it's time to put the yoke on. And drive shaft and everything else. Alright, got my torque wrench here. And we're going to torquelate this thing down. And we're going to give it everything it's got. Complete. All gooder now. Yep. Drive shaft complete. Now, shockulators here. As you can see, they look brand new. So we're going to bolt them up because they look brand new. Just going to find the bolts. Give me a minute here. Same thing here. The bushings look, let's see if I get a picture here. They look brand new. They work. Then, you know, we got to put some spacers in there and that'll be all gooder. Gooder to go. Num num num. Alright peeps, we're on to e-brake cables. Already kind of started on the one in the cab. Fished it up through the floor. You can't really see it. It's in there. Got that one, that new one in. And I got the new other cable there in the middle. So now I got to take the brakes apart. Put these ones on, and I guess everybody has seen this a million times. Brakes. So if you need to see more brake stuff, look on the tube somewhere. Somebody's doing it. But it's down in here. So I got to do both of them sides. Figure out what rear end cover I want to use. Put a gasket on that. And I think we're done back here. But let me dig in. Oh, before you do this, I need to do one side at a time and take some pictures. May help you somewhere later on. Alright, got both cables in. Put them up over top of the leaf springs on both sides. Now I'm going to fill the rear end up with some gear oil. I'm going to use one of these little pumps. I think it was the Gatorade pump. Just anytime you find one of them, save on it. Maybe I'll use this to fill some stuff up. Yeah, once the rear end cover's already on, sealed, put some gear oil in it, do something with the breather tube. It's just hanging out here. Gotta run it up there somewhere. Oh, bleed the brakes. Yeah, keep forgetting about that. We gotta do that yet. And then back here is complete. Oakley dokley, neighbors. Rear end fluid's in, all sealed up, ready to roll. Did go ahead and change the transfer case, 205 transfer case gear oil. Put gear oil back in it, all fresh. So that's all numb now. So the back, I believe, is done. So probably gonna move on to the front axle. Have the same fun up front, but up there we're probably gonna be changing spindles and bearings and rotors, and because the other axle's missing all that garbage. But oh yeah, this is called the black cloud because every time I turn around, something stupid is going wrong. It's just like a black cloud, just something all the time. So yeah, meet black cloud. So I guess that'll do her for the black cloud. So catch you next time on the front end.